Hello everyone. In our video today we are sharing the butterflies in their netted nesting habitat, their temporary habitat, and it is day 26. Unfortunately, our hatchling from the other day, not yesterday but the day before, has not gone ahead and spewed out fully its meconium, and its wings are sort of crumpled, yet it is able to expand its wings like the other butterfly. But due to the fact that they are still curled and the meconium has not quite passed through its system, it would not have a great high chance of survival in nature. So I am keeping all 4 butterflies indoors for now. Reason being, this way I can keep an eye on them. We have been having very cold weather, but I am able to go ahead and actually transfer the butterflies onto my finger. Sometimes they fall off, of course, but I'm able to successfully get a hold of them, monitor them, their growth and their progress, as well as make sure they are fed and well taken care of in their temporary nesting environment. So as you can see, I have one of the butterflies right here on my fingers, and this butterfly has been ready for release. It can fly, it can survive out in the wild, free and wonderful. However, due to the conditions of the weather outside, it would not be at best interest for its survival. So right now we're looking at, this is like a 4-day-old butterfly, may only have approximately 10 days to live, but I'm not 100% sure as to what will happen. Again, I don't think there's any breeding going on or taking place. That would be wonderful if we could keep this cycle inside going. Reason being, I don't have the plant availability inside the home, because I didn't necessarily intend on nesting and breeding painted lady butterflies. But I am very happy with them. They're beautiful creatures, wonderful to look at. I can't believe when they open their wings how they look so hairy and so full. It's very neat. And I also can't believe how their underside of their belly hides in their wings. So as you'll see, you see like that white softness to their midsection, but you don't see until they actually open their wings how long their abdomen really is in their body. And you see their tongue is in between, in the center. They are capable of bending their antenna with their front legs to actually clean off any water or things like that that may be on their antenna, but they do need that antenna to survive. And if you look very closely, I don't know how clear it'll end up showing up on this video upload, but they do have little nubs on their antenna, I guess to provide them with better reception as far as their senses go, because they are creatures of nature. And if you look, they have a little bit of white on the tips of their antenna as well. I don't know if that's for all of them, or if that antenna color matters or what the case is. But as far as this painted lady butterfly, the antennae are a whitish color. So very beautiful, very unique, and you're not necessarily supposed to play with them or that, but because they're mine and I want to interact with them and share with you all the joys and all the beauties of their design pattern, I am holding them and having the luxury of doing these things. So as you can see here is their wings, and it's probably a good guess that every butterfly's wing pattern is unique and different. Now, I am assuming that every butterfly's wings are symmetrical, but I could be different. But it's very fascinating to compare and to look at. I might end up later taking a screenshot of this side and taking a screenshot of this side and compare the two to see if there's any varying differences. But it looks symmetrical, so that's definitely neat. And that's one of the butterflies. I don't know who was first, who was second. I just know who was fourth. So that's all I know as of right now. And I'm trying to lean in so I can maybe possibly get the one that's still I'm trying to encourage to spew out that Meconium to see what goes on. So here's 2 on one finger. Let's see what happens with 2. So they are in like a battle mode when that happens. I don't know exactly why. And this one maybe I could flick off, but that's the body. I didn't know if I could flick off or not. This one I definitely cannot flick off because it can't fly. But as you can see, wow, it opened its wings, and look at how beautiful and how almost like hairy, but there is also a little bit of water from the Gatorade in between the wings there that it put. But this one, it's hard to go ahead and hold the phone to show you properly. So this one, it looks like its wings are still crumpled, but the design pattern may be different. What do you all think? Looks as though it's different, definitely, for certain. And let me see if I can get another one on my finger. Let's see if that one will jump on board. Oh, yep, I got a 3rd one on my finger. Let's see if I could bring this one up and knock another one down. Okay, I got 3 on my finger right now. I'm not hurting anyone, but this is one of the ones that I didn't yet share. That's its pattern. So you could compare it if you screenshot it. Unique pattern differences, I'm sure, are present. So that one's down. I have 2, and I don't quite appreciate the battle mode, but they do battle in some aspect. I'm not sure why. Maybe there's a potential mate of some sort. Could be, but I do not, or I could be the interest. Of course, you're coming up to the camera. You like me. You must be the one from the first one. But you like me too. We just need your Meconium to pass. So it's definitely neat. Let's see if I can go ahead and get another one to jump on board. Yep, I got the other one. So there was one that was missing out. Got one that looks like he's going to climb all the way to the top. And yeah, it's on the top side of my hand. I'm probably going to have to pause the video to get him down a little bit more. Okay, so right now I just have about 2 on my hand, but this is one we didn't quite yet see. There is its wings, and it will probably go all the way up my whole arm. But if you notice the difference, that's the difference. The one that didn't pass the Meconium yet will not get off of my finger, so they definitely like my attention. They must smell me, that's for sure. So I'm going to see if I can get him down so I can get a better look at this one on my wrist. Okay, so he's high on my hand, but I was able to successfully take down the other one. So this is one that didn't quite have camera time. Another beautiful pattern. Don't know if it's exactly the same or different, but you could certainly screenshot it to compare it. But I can't really manipulate it to show you the other side of it. But definitely very neat creatures and very adorable. And I took them both down, but I don't want them to crawl out because it's hard to capture them sometimes with my hands. But now you have had an opportunity to see all 4. This was the one that was just in my hand. I think this is the oldest one, the one that first hatched up. So definitely a great inside look as to the painted lady butterflies, the butterfly caterpillars that are now all butterflies, day 26 of the butterflies. So I I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please be sure to check back, like, subscribe. You could share with a friend. And if ever considering growing your own painted lady butterflies from baby caterpillars, this is somewhat of an experience you may one day pursue. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Thanks for looking at us weird. Bye-bye for now. Bye.